One of the projects I'm working on this late winter is coppicing this area. It's mostly hickories. This oak tree, it'll probably get a chance to grow back for a few years, but eventually the rice paddy will be built up above it, so it won't be a long-term tree. But I'll probably get one more cutting off that before the ground builds up to that level. But all these hickories, I still have to take out a few. This one, that one, that one. As you can see, here are the stumps from the ones I've already taken down. They'll grow back, and at the usual growth rate for these, probably 7 to 15 years, depending on whether I cut them for poles or let them get a little bigger. There'll be another cutting in this area, and this one's going to come out as well, and the beech trees there. I will probably also, if I get to it before the season gets too late, either coppice or pollard. I haven't decided yet. The oaks over here, and there's a few ash trees in there, which I'll leave for now. I leave the ash trees until they start to die and then cut them down. They don't usually live until they get particularly large anymore, with the borers getting after them. And over here you can see, so this white oak I'll leave. That one won't be cut. You can see this is where the pigs have been for the winter, so they'll be coming out of here soon. This one, that one are going in the freezer. This one is either going in the freezer or getting traded off. I haven't heard back from the folks about that yet. And over here, these maples will stay. I won't cut those. And that oak I'll leave as it is. And these sassafras are already dying back to snags. I'll leave those for the woodpeckers. But the redbud and the ironwood over here, those will get cut to coppice. They'll grow back over a few years. Yeah, so this area basically is getting run to coppice. And I'll be planting a row of hazel along this fence through here, and I'll probably also put a row planted in line more or less with this oak tree, that ironwood there, this little oak tree, and then over through this oak tree and over more or less to there. So it'll be 2 rows of hazel and a couple of oak tree standards, and then the hickory and the beech cut to coppice. And this is the south-facing slope. In between that area over there is a cultivated field this year. It's partly in winter grains, and pretty soon I'll be putting in the real early. I'll probably put some peas in over there, the early crop of peas, and I'll probably just do that area to an early crop of peas. I might put some early brassicas in, but probably not. Those are going to mostly go down at the house this year. But I'll be putting the lower section of that, I'll put into early peas. Once I get the pigs out of here, I'll have to decide what crops are going in down here. I may put this area into red mangle or sugar beet for the season because it's gonna have pretty good sun before the coppice starts growing back. But this area down here, so coming back through there, and some of this will get leveled down. You can see I've got this piece of culvert that I've just kind of been hanging on to because I haven't decided where it goes yet. Haven't needed it. But this is, as you can see, this is the rice paddy. This low section I'm working on building up until it's at the same level as those areas. So this is part of that process. All this, you know, the leaves and whatnot wash down into here. It's part of the fertilization, is having this intermediate step to prevent too much erosion from uphill and to add leaf and organic matter to the paddy every year, just naturally by the effect of having the trees and the bushes over here. I'm also planning on putting nitrogen fixers on this slope. This year I'll throw clover down over here, and eventually I'll probably put gumi on the slope over here, depending on how the soil winds up and how it seems to be doing. I might turn this into a groundnut, a hopness bed, but we'll see how that turns out over time. But yeah, today's project is working on cleanup from these trees that I cut and hauling the brush down across there, down through there, and piling it up. Also cleaning up trash. There's garbage from over the winter. I'm piling up the brush down there, just above where the dam for the bottom of this section of paddy is going in. And yeah, like yesterday I went through and did some work down there. You can't see it very well. I'll do another video, do a walkthrough on that another time. You see I'm working on the beds over here, getting things ready for spring. Getting some firewood out over here, trying to get that all cleaned up and ready for more planting. Putting in more berry bushes and fruit trees on the slope, the intermediate slope. Anyway, yeah, that's today's work, is mostly that coppice and cleaning up and hauling brush down to build up the terraces.